In this lesson, we will learn Thaat in Taal. Thaat basically creates a mood, an ambience, a rapport with the audience. And as you know, it consists of various stances or poses which begin at the sum, and then after being still at that particular pose for about 4 counts, then we begin with gradual movements of our limbs and the parts thereof. Here, the fingers, the wrist, the shoulder, the torso, the neck, the eyes, glances, eyebrow, and even shift of the body is important. Speed is not of any importance in Thaat, rather slow, delicate movements of the body and the limbs are focused on. Thaat is a form of presentation which was very much in vogue in Darbari culture or courts of kings and emperors. You have learnt Thaat in the foundation course, and there you learnt 2 particular poses. Remember, we had learnt Thaat associated with Utpatti, and though this is the plain Utpatti pose, we were sometimes standing like this, sometimes like this, and then we had the other pose which was the Gad, where both arms were stretched out, one above the head and one at the side. We had learned various movements with these poses. Now, while discussing Thaat, I had told you that we take new poses at the sum, but while coming to the sum, we can do it just by changing the pose, or we can take a tihai to add sparkle to the coming to the sum. Now here, since you're in the second year, we will learn a few tihais or a few rhythmic variations, and so after a quick series of actions, when you come and stand still at the sum, then the stillness becomes even more noticeable. We will begin with the Utpatti pose and some movements that you know already, and then we will also add a few poses which are new to you. So, we begin with the Utpatti, and then gradually, you have done this before in the foundation course, you are standing with your toes apart in a V shape, and in the beginning you're moving, your body weight is shifting towards the right front, and so your right foot, although this is the perfect V, this is slightly forward, and so The first 4 counts you move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a gradual movement in which your body weight is shifting from the heel up to the toe. It grows like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you come forward in 4, your knee bends very slightly. It's not noticeable, but it bends so that you don't actually fall. It sort of keeps the balance, right? And your hands are more or less in the same position. You don't change it, but your glance also moves 1, 2, 3, 4. So at 4, you complete the pose with the glance. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have covered 8 matras. Now 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is when you go round. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you don't look at any particular point as if you are in a daze, or maybe you are totally absorbed in the mood, and so you are enjoying the movement. It's not as if you're in a trance. So these are the first 16 beats. Let's do it with the music. Now you have seen that although the actions seem as if we have done nothing, but actually we have shifted our body weight, we have bent our knee slightly, and we have moved our torso. Then in the foundation course I had told you that as you are moving forward, if you breathe in, it helps. So although we are not showing that we are breathing, I mean, we give the feeling as if it's a natural breathing process, but we are also controlling the way we are breathing. So after these first 16 beats, which is more or less like the introduction, we come to the next 8 beats. It's 1, 2, 3, again 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't do 1, 2, 3, E, 1, 2, 3, E. Then in 9 and 10, we are more or less in the same position, 9, 10. Then we come to the Tehai. So let me see you do up to this point, and then after that you will hear the Tehai, and I will soon teach you how to do the movements. Come. Now you heard the Tehai. It begins after Na, Tin, Ta, Ta, Thei, Ta, Ta, Thei, Thei, Ta, Ta, Ta. Now Ta, Ta, Thei. It's just after the matra that you begin. And movement is ta, ta, the. You begin from here with the inclination of the body to the left. You're looking in this direction. Your hand is taking a chakra, but it's the combination movement chakra where your fingers point to yourself first. So, ta, ta, the. The as if you are intending to fly. But you've learned this movement also in Amad, right? Then again, ta, ta, the. Then the, the next the is a circle with the hand. The, then ta, 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 ta. Okay, so this is the new pose. You stand still in this pose for 4 counts. Then you gradually move, move in the sense that your body weight shifts and you're gradually going downwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 11, then we have the next rhythmic count. Bending forwards. Then na, tin, tin. So after standing here, then in na, tin, tin, as you correctly did, you take your hand around, then you take it here, then dhadina, natina, dhadina, natina, dhadina, natina, dha. Dhadina, you are looking here, natina here, dhadina, natina, dhadina, natina, dha. And the feet are with the toe and flat, dhadina, natina, dhadina, natina, dhadina, natina, dha. So, dhadina, natina, you're going around and you come to the sum here. Okay, then after coming to the sum, you stand still again. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, then with 9, 10 shoulder, 9, 10, then we have another rhythmic variation. Going round. Now here ta, the, ta, the rhythmic variation is one that you know. You have learnt it while learning the Amad. So it's ta, thei, tat, a, thei, tat, thei. Like in thei, you put your hand down, then as if you are covering yourself with a veil. So thei, then ta, 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 ta. Okay, after coming to this pose, now this is more or less a pose which is called a rest pose, as if you are reclining. Then at this pose, you are there still for 4 beats. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, again 9, 10, 11, 12. Then thei ta, thei, 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 ta, ta, ta. This you had learnt at the foundation course, right? So let's do it up to this point. Come. Good. We will learn 2 more stanzas in the concluding part, and then your Thaat for the second year course will be complete. In the previous part, we had learned several stanzas of Thaat. This, then this on either side, remember? Then this, and then finally we had ended with this pose. Here we will do this pose again in the opposite direction, but this time sitting down. Then we have a very soft pose. Soft in the sense that the mood is a very soft one. With this we will move forward a little, and then we will end with the dha pose or the sum pose. So remember, we were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, you are still. Then 5, 6, 7, 8. This is basically the wrist, but with a slight movement of the torso too. And our glance is more or less at this point, but we are aware of the movements of our hands. Then 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, we are using our shoulders, and our look is also changing, keeping balance with the movement of the shoulder. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, we go around. 14, we sit down. 15, 16, 1. Here, our right hand is skirting our face. Then again, still for 4 counts. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then thei thei. Thei thei. This you have learnt in Thaat in the previous year, and it has also come in several of your tukras and toras. So thei thei ta, ki, ta, ta. Then again, thei, thei, ta, ki, ta, ta. Then last, thei, thei, ta, ki, ta, ta. Then here, you're still for 4 counts. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is a very leisurely walk. And then ta ki ta tha, ta ki ta tha, ta ki ta tha. Now both the thei thei ta ki ta tha part and this last part start a little after the beat. Okay, so thei thei starts from the 11th beat and ta ki ta tha starts from the 13th beat. I mean, not exactly the 13th beat, a little after the 13th beat. Remember, you have to sit down, and this pose is known to you, so it won't be difficult. Then you get up, then thei thei ta ki ta tha, thei thei ta ki ta tha, thei thei ta ki ta tha. This is a very soft, delicate pose. Then you're moving forward in a leisurely step. Then ta ki ta tha, ta ki ta tha, ta ki ta tha. Also, you have learnt in your tukras and toras. So, can I see the complete Thaat? Please. So, excellent. Now you know an advanced form of Thaat with rhythmic variations in between. And as I said, that you can also do the simple Thaat without these rhythmic variations. But the rhythmic variations add sparkle, because if your main focus is on standing still, then if you have a fast movement and then suddenly you're still, then the stillness becomes even more prominent. You have learnt movements of the wrist. Remember, the wrist is the kalai, and this movement is the thirkan. You have learnt movements like this, then movements which open out. Then you have learnt movements of the torso, right? Sideways, then going round. And this, I said, goes with the breathing too. Then you have learnt movements of the shoulders, which comes in with the various poses, and these are called Kathak and Masak. Then the eyes are very important, gradual opening out, then quick glances. Movements of the eyes are called Kataksh. Then movements of the eyebrows, Bru. These are also important. Then we have very slight movements of the neck, Griba. Then you have learnt how to move forward with the feet at the same place and change of body weight. Again, you have also moved forward using slight movements of the feet. You have learnt rhythmic variations using fast movement, and you have learnt, and this is most important in Thaat, how to stand still like a statue. In Thaat, all these various parts form a whole, and the ambience is that of creating a mood, getting the audience to become a part of the dance. Just as a flower gradually opens, so the parts of your body are gradually opening out. And then once you're in full bloom, then you can do fast movements, complicated rhythmic variations, footwork, and everything else. But in the beginning, you have to open yourself out. Open yourself out as a dancer to the dance, and open yourself to the audience so that they can become a part of the dance. Thaat, as I told you earlier, is a part of Darbari culture, Darbari dance. Now, when dancers were performing in the courts of kings, then they had to have the audience become one with the dance. The audience had to merge with the mood of the dance and the dancer. So, the poses of the Thaat and the gradual, deliberate, slow movements were very important. Today, we neither dance in a temple nor in a darbar, but we try to create the ambience of these places. Thaat is by itself a very beautiful presentation, and so it is still very much in vogue in Kathak presentations today. So do remember and do practice what you have learned, for in every important performance, Thaat is there to create the mood. So I wish you all the best. Do enjoy yourself, do enjoy your dance, and do dance in such a way so that the audience will enjoy the dance too.